with the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most mighty. I welcome all of you. And how are you? Today we will continue. Chapter number 3, Energy Resources. Our today's topics are fossil fuels, oil and natural gas. The students will be able to understand what is fossil fuel. Peat. Crude oil look like gas deposits. Fossil fuels. A fossil fuel is a fuel formed by natural processes such as anaerobic decomposition of buried dead organisms, containing organic molecules formed due to photosynthesis. Coal, oil and natural gas are fossil fuels. How coal was formed. Coal was formed from the remains of plants which grew in huge forest about 300 million years ago. As the plants died, they fell and began to rot. The decaying plants formed a thick layer on the wet, swampy floor of the forest. The action of bacteria changed the decaying plants to peat. Peat is used as a fuel in some countries. It is the first stage in the formation of coal. Coal is formed when dead plant matter decays into peat and is converted into coal by the heat and pressure of deep burial over millions of years. Fossil fuels are such a common source of energy in our world because they are so easy to convert into other forms of energy. All of them contain carbon, which only has to be burned to release energy. Stage 1. All of the oil and gas we use today began as microscopic plants and animals living in the ocean millions of years ago. As these microscopic plants and animals lived, they absorbed energy from the sun, which was stored as carbon molecules in their bodies. When they died, they sank to the bottom of the sea. Over millions of years, layer after layer of sediment and other plants and bacteria were formed. Stage 2. As they became buried, ever deeper heat and pressure began to rise. The amount of pressure and the degree of heat, along with the type of biomass, determined if the material became oil or natural gas. More heat produced lighter oil. Even higher heat or biomass made predominantly of plant material produced natural gas. Stage 3. After oil and natural gas were formed, they tended to migrate through tiny pores in the surrounding rock. Some oil and natural gas migrated all the way to the surface and escaped. Other oil and natural gas deposits migrated until they were caught under impermeable layers of rock or clay where they were trapped. These trapped deposits are where we find oil and natural gas today. Review the text of the video carefully and thoroughly. Complete the given worksheet. Practice the following general assessment questions. Thank you. And have a nice day.